Hello fan base and good day. As you can see, I'm doing a screen recorder now. This is a video request from Explosion of Awesomeness. She wanted me to do a VideoPad tutorial. I did do one earlier. Excuse me. I did do one earlier on Facebook, but I realized that I needed to do a more comprehensive one. So we're opening VideoPad. This is the free version. We're hitting create a new project. So I'm going to walk you through doing a hellscape video, I suppose. So you drag the file over here to video files, and then you drag the video file down to the timeline. Okay, and then you use these buttons down here to zoom in as far as you want to so that you can edit it precisely. Okay, this green bit up here tells you how far along the video is in processing. Generally, I would not recommend trying to edit or publish it until it's green all the way across. So we're actually going to wait for a moment. And later I will also show you image overlay and audio overlay. So over here we have your split, which is split all tracks at the cursor position. You need to have the video paused to use this function. Here is 360, toggle 360 view on. I don't know what that means because I've never used it. And here is maximize, which is switch to full screen preview, which I actually don't recommend doing. We have your video effects up here where you can crop. You can cut down to a section of the clip, right click to show pop-up menu, mirror, motion, motion blur, pan and zoom. Right. So there are all of these options to change up your video. I use very few of them. I do just the very, very basic stuff for my show. But my friend's YouTube channel is live action, as in not a slideshow, not a cartoon. So I'm going to be using live action in this demonstration, etc., etc., etc. More filler. I guess I could sing if you wanted me to. Or something to fill the silence while I'm waiting for this to continue just processing. Add video transition. I don't want to add a video transition. So also, if you hover over this, it'll tell you the title, the type, the duration, the start and the end. This one is about 10 minutes because it was recorded on a 3DS. So the audio quality is, of course, going to be absolutely terrible. Okay, it's done processing. So I'm going to zoom in. Whoops, maybe I'll zoom out a little bit. And I'm going to make sure this is all the way to the left. I'm going to cut out this very beginning here because I don't need it. I'm going to click on this to highlight it, and you see it's a lighter gray than the rest of this. I'm going to hit, on my keyboard, I'm going to hit delete. Okay. Now, to cut that part out, I had hit split over here. But okay, so we're going to listen to this beginning part.
And on that note, I'm glad you survived. Yeah.
Okay, this is actually, I've already used this one, I've realized, so I'm going to highlight the whole, no, actually there's a quicker way to do this, okay, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to highlight this up in the video files section, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard. It says, there are instances of this item in the following sequences. These instances will be deleted if you remove this clip from the project. If I had more than just the one clip, I could hit do the same for all items, so it wouldn't ask me more than once. I'm going to hit delete, and it's going to remove it from the project. Now I'm going to go into this, and then I'm going to throw that away because I've already used it and I don't need it anymore. I'm going to drag the next file over here. I am copying it. Okay. I may have already used this one because it's very, very short. And again, you see we are waiting for this to process. We're staring at it awkwardly, waiting for it to process. You're staring at me awkwardly. I'm making faces. Okay. It's processed, so now I'm going to zoom in again using this button down here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like talking about chocolate cream is silly.
Okay, so this is beginning with some cruft, so.
Yeah,
So that part I can cut out, and I'm just going to hit these little scissors here. Again, I also have the option to hit the letter L on my keyboard to split the tracks, but I'm not going to do that right now.
I mean, I feel like...
Okay, that's a little bit more cruft, so I'm going to zoom in closer so that I can... So I'm going to click the scissors again, highlight that part and delete it. Now I'm splitting things at the very beginning. You're going to get to see me split things in the middle also.
I feel like talking...
Hold on. Alright. There's another option, and that is use this bracket to bring it over here to change the start time. Okay.
I feel like talking about chocolate...
See, we're actually going to trim it a little bit more. I think I want to zoom in closer to get more precision here. Click up here. Okay, I think I want to move it here. I want this to be the new beginning.
I feel like talking about chocolate cream is silly.
Okay. So that I'm splitting to cut out some a quiet moment.
No.
And then here where I say no, I'm gonna cut. So I had split. Here I want to keep. This I want to discard. Wait, here I want to keep. Here I want to discard, and here I want to keep. So I'm going to hit the scissors again and take out only the part that I want to discard. Okay? I've done that.
Well, just...
Okay, and then we don't need just, so...
just... sugar is an addiction.
Okay, so I don't need this bit here. So once again, I'm going to hit this. I'm going to highlight the part that I want to delete. I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to hit delete ripple here, which brings everything else over here. Okay?
Sugar is an addiction. And chocolate...
Let's see.
Is an addiction.
I'm trying to make this smooth and interesting to watch. I mean, the video that I'm producing, not the tutorial. The tutorial doesn't need to be interesting. So, let's see, this part.
And chocolate.
So, I just need to start at the part where it says and chocolate, so that's what I'm doing.
Chocolate it's got like all that tasty feel, bro.
Whoa, hold up. I need to zoom out a little bit.
Chocolate it's got like all that tasty feel, bro. It makes you feel good. Chocolate it's
Okay, I don't think we need chocolate is, so I'm actually going to delete this part also.
it's got like all that tasty feel, bro. It makes you feel good.
I'm not sure what she said, but I'm going to keep it. Something makes you feel good. Okay, let's see.
Like anything that stimulates the reward center in your brain. Like reward center in your brain.
Here we just like go off talking about chocolate for a while.
Like if I go without chocolate, if I go.
Let's try this. Hopefully this is kind of smooth here.
If I go without chocolate for a while, I get cravings. I get cravings.
Okay, split. We're gonna move, use these keys to move here. And we're gonna zoom in a little bit. This should keep where we're at on the screen here.
My biomom. Also, she would joke about being a quote-unquote chocoholic. Yeah, but that's actually a real thing. Like, I keep a bar of. Yeah, but that's actually a real thing. Like,
Okay, I'm actually gonna cut out the part about her mom because I'm not sure that that's. I feel like that might be belaboring the point a little bit. So again, we want this to be smooth and somewhat succinct. So.
I keep a bar.
Okay, so we're gonna cut out whatever that noise was.
I keep a bar of unsweetened chocolate in my desk. Like, I keep a bar of straight up baker's chocolate. I mean, that way I don't have to share it in my desk.
Okay, we already know it's baker's chocolate because it's unsweetened.
Like, I keep a bar of straight up baker's chocolate. I mean,
I'm gonna keep this mischief bit here.
that way I don't have to share because nobody else likes black chocolate. It's not even dark chocolate, it's black chocolate.
Yes, we know it is dark chocolate technically, but that's not the point.
It's not even dark chocolate, it's straight up unsweetened. I can't quite find. I can't quite manage that, but that. But I don't like it as much as I pretend to.
Let's cut out this part where I'm obviously interrupting her. So okay, so from the part that I've edited, you can now see that there's obvious jump cuts, but it is a bit more succinct. Observe. We're gonna hit play.
I feel like talking about my chocolate sugar is an addiction. It's got like all that tasty taste.
I'm gonna hit delete that no bit.
I feel like talking about my chocolate craving sweets is silly. Sugar is an addiction. It's got like all that tasty taste. If you ever eat, makes you feel good. Like anything that stimulates the reward center in your brain. If I go without chocolate for a while, I get cravings. I keep a bar of unsweetened chocolate in my desk. That way I don't have to share.
Keep thinking that's him, but it's not him.
What?
The baby noises. It's not him though.
The neighbor's baby?
Yeah, because he's still asleep.
Our baby's asleep?
Yeah.
The neighbor's
asleep.
The neighbor's baby.
Neighbor's baby is not.
Neighbor's baby is not asleep.
You can time heat a pump in like 10 minutes. That's not fucking
So that's my husband. Alright, but hopefully you've got the hang of it. There's templates here, which I've never used. You can save the project, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the project file because I'm not done editing this, but I might want to come back to it. So I'm going to call this Hellvid. And by that I'm going to know it's next Hellscape video. If I wanted to export it, I'd hit export video to video file. I would call it Hellscape video 7. I would save it as a WMV file because it's not going to let me save as an MP4. And I would make the content 1920 by 1080 pixel HD, and I would hit create. But I'm not going to do that right now. But that's just showing you how I would do it. If I wanted text, I could type something on the screen and have it show up like this. If I wanted to add a title or subtitles, I could do that. If I wanted to just straight up record video, audio, or the screen. Oh, that's interesting, actually. I've never done that. So, I've never done that on this, so let's learn about that together. Record screen. Oh, I'm not sure I could do that because I'm using another app right now that's using my camera. Okay, so let's not learn together right now. But I guess you could record directly onto VideoPad. This may have been what Elle was actually already doing. You can also add a blank color clip to the project, add objects like text, images, or blank frames. You can also do what I like to do and just drag and drop. I like to drag and drop. And I'm going to hit Control S and save the project. So once again, you've got your sequence 1, you've got your timeline, video track 1, audio track 1. Now, if you wanted to make the project louder, or a section of the project louder, let's copy this. Or here, you can unlink it. You would hit this, and then you would copy it, and then you'd paste it next to it, and then you drag it down onto audio track 1. I don't actually really want to do that on that part of the video, so I'm going to do it here, where I'm just going to paste the entire video clip. I'm going to unlink it, the pasted version. I'm going to delete the video part because this is just this same audio part here. And then I would make it, match it up, or attempt to match it up with this. As you can see, this is a lot smaller. It appears a lot smaller. And then if you want to make it even louder, you just paste it at the end again and drag it down again. Or you can wait until the video is finished. You can wait until it's the finished product and then publish it as like version 1 or whatever, and then do that thing. Okay. Hopefully that helps. And yep, this is for hopefully it was comprehensive enough. I tend to go a little fast because I actually picked this up very quickly. The first video editing software I've ever used was, of course, Windows Media Player, or I'm sorry, Windows Movie Maker, which is no longer in service. So I wanted the closest, easiest thing to that, and that's this. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Catch me next time, I guess. Cheers!